My name is Gary the Numbers Guy. I'm a numerologist, and in this video I will be exposing how the New World Order, better known as the Babylonian Brotherhood, used vibrational energy, mainly the number 11, to put fear and terror into people's hearts. Now if I sound sarcastic and you think that's funny, well, let's see if you think that's funny at the end of this video. Let's start like this. President Obama comes from a long list of people who are 11 life paths in power. And what do I mean by 11 life paths? Anyone whose birthday adds up to 29, 38, 47. Example, President Obama is born 8/4/1961. 8/4/1961 adds up to 29, and 2 and 9 is 11. So, Bill Clinton was an 11. Ronald Reagan was an 11. Like I said, a long list of presidents who are 11s, but that's not the point. The point of this video is to show you how Obama is doing certain things on certain days, and basically it's leaving a fingerprint that there's no doubt about it that the governments are using numerology around the world, and they're keeping it hidden from the public. What do I mean? Well, let's start like this. The two biggest laws Obama passed under his tenure: one, Obamacare. Obamacare was passed 3/23/2010. Do the math. 323/2010 add up to an 11. And he actually signed the bill with 11 different pens for every letter of his name. But again, that doesn't matter too much now, does it? Next, Obama also signed the National Defense Act. And the National Defense Act was signed on 12/31/2011. 12312011 adds up to an 11. And that basically gave the Army the right to detain American citizens indefinitely. America, home of the free and the brave, huh? Well, the main point of this video is to show you how the number 11 is used in international politics. You see, Muammar Gaddafi, the toppled leader of now Libya. Muammar Gaddafi is born 6/7/1942. 6/7/1942 adds up to 29, and 2 plus 9 equals 11. But the interesting thing about this is President Obama said, quote, Muammar Gaddafi has lost legitimacy to lead. He must leave indefinitely. The first time he said that was on March 4th, 2011. Again, the math, 342011 adds up to an 11. That was the first time President Obama said Gaddafi had to go. And as we all know, Gaddafi did go. But see, the interesting part is President Assad, who's born on the 11th, their next target, Syria. Here's what Gaddafi said exactly 11 months after what he said about Muammar Gaddafi. Quote, Assad has lost legitimacy quote, Assad has lost his legitimacy as a ruler. I demand Assad leave power now. Immediately. Now, let me ask you something. So he tells Gaddafi in 11 life path he has to go on 11 day. 11 months to that day, he tells Assad he has to go. Now, my question is, do you all honestly believe all that information I just gave you is a coincidence? Or is it more likely that the people who are in control of the world basically are using metaphysical science and people just can't see with their own eyes? And again, if you doubt me, 9/11 happened on the 11th. 9 plus 1 plus 1 equals 11. The Twin Towers look like an 11 side by side. And the first plane that hit the World Trade Center, you guessed it, Flight 11. So, as always, I'll leave you with this. The strong take from the weak, but the smart, they take from the strong.